Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is July 9th, and that means day 190 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we printed out this very cool 3D scanned Cupid model, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 190 of the 3DP 365 project. As always, down in the description there's a fact section. There's also the MatterHackers affiliate link. If you're in the market for some new filament, just use that MatterHackers affiliate link and you really help out the channel. On today's episode, we printed out this very cool 3D scanned Cupid model, and this was scanned by Simon over at the RCLifeOn channel, and I'll put his information down in the description. And our print turned out awesome. I am very happy with the results. We did scale this down to 50% of the original size because I just wanted a small version. I didn't want to have a giant version of this. And I could have gMaxSized it obviously because I have a gMax 1.5 XT Plus, which has a huge build volume. But I just wanted a small sample of the model because this is a 3D scan. And I know this is Simon's first attempt at scanning and making a model available for printing, so I wanted to check out his work. And of course he does an awesome job, and like I said, I'll put his information down in the description. And he did a full episode on how he created this. And he used Autodesk ReMake. And I really wanted to try this out, but when I rewatched the video, I discovered this. Yes, that's very true. What you're seeing on screen is true. They no longer support this for the Mac. They have retired ReMake for the Mac as of March. And that kind of sucks because I really wanted to use it. But I do have a solution, and I'll talk about that in a later episode. I have something really cool to show you guys. But as far as this model goes, ReMake did an amazing job of reassembling the images that Simon took of this. There are a few little areas of question, but it could be in the model itself or in the actual stone sculpture itself. But on the wings, there's some problems back here, and I noticed it in Simplify 3D. And we downloaded this from Thingiverse, and once we had it downloaded, we sent it over to Simplify 3D for slicing. In Simplify 3D, we used a 0.16mm layer height so I could capture all the detail of all the different polygons that were in the model. We did 3 top layers, 3 bottom layers, and 3 perimeters. We also used 15% infill on this model, and we ran this out at 40 millimeters per second. And it took about 6.5 hours to print. It wasn't too long of a print. And with all those settings, our model came out really good. I am super happy with the results. I think Simon did a really good job of reassembling, well, ReMake did a good job of reassembling the images that Simon took of the actual model. And like I said, we scaled this down to 50% of the original size. So I'm pretty happy with the results. I think this looks pretty cool. We used some of that MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of Magenta on this print because that really brings out a lot of detail. It's a very, very cool filament, and the color is actually very brilliant, so it really looks cool. And I think the model itself turned out awesome. There are no blobs, there are no globs, there are no layer shifts, no layer skips. My gMax did a really good job on the print. But like I said, there's some problems with the actual model itself. There's some areas here in the wings. You can see if you compare both wings next to each other, one has a lot of like gobbing and geometry weirdness where the other one is perfectly clean. And I'm sure that the stone sculpture has 2 perfectly intact wings on it. I don't think the wing looks like that on the back. I think this was just a problem with ReMake because Simon took enough images to make sure that he got a good clarity on the 3D model. So I'm sure this is just the way ReMake is working. And I'm not exactly sure why they retired this from the Mac. I'm kind of disappointed. So hey Autodesk, why don't you unretire that from the Mac so us Mac users can use it? But either way, I do have a solution, and I'll tell you about that in a later episode. I have a bit of surprise for you guys. But for now, I'm pretty happy with the print, and I'll put the link down in the description so you can download and print this one yourself. And definitely check out Simon's channel. His stuff's down in the description too. He does some really great work over there. And definitely give this model a print because it is a very cool model. You can definitely see all the polygons in it, but it's a cool scan and he did a really good job. And I really like the way this looks in this MatterHackers PRO PLA Magenta. So this is a very cool, fun print. Well, that about wraps it up for day 190 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you guys found this episode interesting and informative. And hey Autodesk, why don't you unretire ReMake for us Mac users? And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.